Welcome back to Shots of Victory on Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
In today's video, we got Raw, NXT, SmackDown, Backlash results, champ predictions, NFL news, wrestling news, NBA news, NBA playoffs, NBA lottery.
Yeah.
Yep. As usual, send in your hot takes, all of that stuff. Tune into our other videos, our My GM, our big Backlash video, and yeah. Anyway, starting off with Raw. Roman Reigns is informed that Jacob Fatu isn't here yet. Seth and him have a little face-to-face. And then Seth comes out and gets attacked by Braun Breaker.
Ooh.
Let's start off with Roman and Seth.
I honestly like that tease, honestly.
When do you think we get it? SummerSlam or Mania?
I feel like it's more of a Mania type of thing.
I think it's got to be Mania for the title.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
Problem is, don't see how Roman holds it that long.
But unless Seth wins it somewhere, but I don't see that.
I think it has to go in Seth. Roman holding it, Seth wins it.
Yeah. I feel like that's... But I don't want Roman to hold it for a year.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, throughout the summer, fine. Honestly, I don't really care if he holds it for a year. It kind of just depends how the whole Cody stuff goes.
Yeah.
If Cody has a good reign, then I don't really care. Because honestly, I feel like we obviously know that Gunther versus Cody's going to happen soon. Randy versus Cody still has to happen. So that's probably at SummerSlam. And then Cody versus Sami still has to happen. So, I mean, and then I feel like Money in the Bank is going to be used on Cody. So, we have all of that. So, I think that should be fine. I mean, yeah. I do think Punk's going to win Rumble and then call out Cody.
Okay.
So, I mean, as long as Cody has a good reign, I'm fine with Roman holding it for a year being a part-timer. Because I don't really, honestly, care.
You think we only need one good champion at a time?
I mean, yeah, we're seeing it right now at Clash in Italy. Won't say how, but we're at a point where both titles have a very good chance of making it. And we're at a problem of, well, one supposedly the better title and a better feud and a better match that we've been looking forward to, while the other one is technically the secondary title, but is still going to main event it. So it's like, I'd rather have it low-key just be one full-time, one part-time. Because then, with the World Heavyweight supposedly being the secondary, Roman holding it for part-time, and then doing a defense every so often with a really good match helps brings its prestigeness up, since it's just looked up forward better, since the matches will always be better. While Cody stays there and be the workhorse as he is. So
yeah,
I don't really care. And then Seth the Braun Breaker. I mean, I think everyone figured this was gonna happen.
Yeah, it was pretty expected.
Yep. Liv Morgan questions where Roxanne Perez loyalties lie, but Roxy says she's loyal to Judgment Day. JD McDonough beats Finn Balor after Roxanne Perez hit Finn in the head with the ring bell.
I was kind of surprised that Roxanne didn't turn here.
I think it'll be Liv's first defense she turns.
And when do you think that is?
I don't know. It could be Italy. Could be Saturday's main event. I do think we need a world title. I mean, one of the big four titles on the Saturday main event. I know it's a Saturday main event, but usually one of the titles is done every time.
Really?
I'm pretty sure, because we had the Jey Uso one. We had, I guess, because we had the Tiffany one where Jade won. Then we had a few with Jay. I think it was all besides the Logan Cena. No, Cena was champ.
What about the Cena retirement?
I guess that's the only one that didn't, but that's also...
But what about the one before Rumble? Did that one happen?
I think so, because I think isn't that the one Jade won?
No, she
Oh.
won in November.
Let me check real quick. But no, I mean, uh,
Unless Punk had a defense there.
no, I think what am I trying to say? Oh, I don't think the January one did either.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, but the John Cena one's different because it was John Cena
Hmm.
retirement tour, because it was kind of different. But I mean, Cody still was there. I just don't think it was for the title.
Yeah, the January one had none. Because Cody wasn't champ at that time, so no.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I still think it does. I think we'll get at least. I think we'll get. But who would Becky? Not Becky. Who would Liv go against? Is my thing. I mean,
Hmm.
who's? I mean, after Steph's injury, I don't know when she's supposed to be back. I feel like it's literally just Io.
Yeah, Io is really the only person.
But Io's in a feud. I don't know where that's gonna go. So
Hmm.
we'll see. No, but will think. I do think it's gonna be the turn is gonna be at whatever it's called.
Clash
Her
in Italy?
her first title defense,
Okay.
and then yeah. Logan Paul is upset about Joe Hendry's song last week, but Heyman gives him the match to Theory instead. Ethan Page and Rusev beat Penta and Javon Evans. I don't know when we're getting this match anymore. I thought it was gonna be Backlash. Didn't happen at Backlash.
Hmm.
Maybe it happens at Simon
Clash?
event.
Oh.
No, I don't think this one happens at Clash.
I was just thinking because Rusev is from over there somewhere.
Let's think. I mean, U.S. title maybe misses it, but no, I think there's too many other matches that need to go there. That I think they'll just either bump this one down.
Okay.
Because I think right now we're having. It kind of just depends when a certain somebody defends their belt. Because Rhea didn't make Backlash,
Hmm.
so she has to make one of these two. So she could make. It just depends whatever one she doesn't make it. If she makes Science-Man event, then I think then I think it'll go to Clash. But if she makes Clash, then I think it'll be at Science-Man event.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but we'll see. Sol Ruka contract signing interrupted by Becky Lynch. She slaps Pierce and gets hit with a Soul Snatcher. Sol Ruka came out with a new entrance. Really liked it.
Hmm.
Definitely felt like she's about to get a big push,
I hope so.
which that push will be the IC title, hopefully.
Yeah.
I do think this is one of the for sure locked in Simon event matches. I think.
Hmm.
I don't
would
think
agree.
I don't think this one makes Clash. Just because,
It's kind of far. I feel like this feud needs to be quicker.
sir, it's a 1 week difference.
I guess. Yeah.
No, I just think neither of the people have very much ties with Italy nor an Italy crowd,
Hmm.
and Becky Lynch isn't a face.
Yeah.
If Becky Lynch was a face, I'd say it would make it, but since she doesn't have it, I don't think
Mhm.
so. Plus, I think Sol Ruka winning the title would get shunned by everything there, but with it being a Science-Man event, it'd be, oh wow. Plus, Science-Man event have a stick of not being that important,
Hmm.
but if we have Sol Ruka winning her first title in her second match,
It would
it'll
make it more important.
yeah. Usos interview backstage where they say Jacob Fatu doesn't understand what he got himself into.
And they also say they're not going to get involved in tonight. I mean, they say they'll get involved only if it's needed.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Roman kind of said he didn't want their help. He just wants. I don't know.
He wants,
He wants them, but doesn't want them.
yeah, he wants them, but he doesn't want their help.
He wants to know they're there when he needs them, but he doesn't want to constantly need them.
Mm.
Theory versus Joe Hendry ends in DQ after Logan Paul attacks. Street Profits and Seth come out. Braun spears Rollins. Um, yeah. I don't know when this match is gonna happen.
The
Because a 3v3 is gonna happen, but now we have a 4v3. I don't really know.
I think we probably get the 3v3 soon.
Yeah.
And then we get the return of Braun Reed probably soon.
Yeah. I think no matter what, at the Madison Square Garden Science event, we'll get the 4v4.
Yeah.
That I think just makes sense for there. JD, Judgment Day say they are going after Brie Bella and Paige's titles. Lyra and Bailey argue with them.
Lyra looked weird.
She just changed her hair, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Because she's a heel, I guess.
She's a heel?
I think they're supposed to be heels.
That's news to me.
Lyra and Bailey, I'm guessing, are going to have a number one contender
Match with them?
with Judgment Day. Judgment Day probably will win that and then face Brie and Paige. And then I low-key think Judgment Day will win.
You think Judgment Day is gonna win when Roxy's turning?
I don't know when I don't know Roxy's turn happens, but I don't think Paige and Bella are going to go much longer just because I think Paige is needed elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since Sol Ruka will be winning the title, I say.
So you're saying
Sol
Paige
Ruka versus Paige
Sol?
would be fire.
Yeah.
Plus, Nikki Bella's injury cannot be that much longer
Mm-hmm.
since it was a game time decision, basically, is what we were told.
Yeah.
Otis answers Oba Femi's open challenge, but Oba hits Otis with a fall from grace.
It was pretty impressive. I just don't like what they're doing with the open challenge right now. I feel like it should be bigger stars like Sheamus, Ilya.
I'm fine with the first one being like it,
Mm-hmm.
but the next one I don't want it like that.
Yeah, it needs to be somebody that's impactful, like
Mm-hmm.
a Sheamus or an Ilya.
Because Brock Lesnar, he retired him and it was a good match. Grayson Waller, he just destroyed, making making Oba still look strong.
Mm-hmm.
And then Otis makes him look strong and lets people know that the open challenge is going to be difficult because Oba is destroying all these people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really mind it for the first one, but I don't want him to be constantly just taking out smaller people, so I do want this one to be a big one.
Yeah. Who do you think it is going to be?
I don't really know. I want Sheamus, but I think, honestly, I'd rather have that one closer to the European tour.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Ilya.
I'm trying to think of who we could get instead.
I like Mello. Mello moving over to Raw would be
Mello
good.
wouldn't be bad.
But I
Do you
think
think
Dom. I like Dom.
okay. I was gonna say like one of the El Grandes.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
No, okay.
I don't think it would be bad. I just don't really want El Grande in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be someone that we see constantly. That's why I liked Otis, because Otis was gone for a little bit,
Yeah.
and he's attempting to come back.
Do you think we could get Joe Hendry?
No.
He's in a feud with the Vision, so no.
I want my goat, Omos. No, we'll see. I'm excited. I want it to be Sheamus, but at the same time, I think it would be better for Sheamus and Ilya to do it than the European tour, because I think the pops will just be louder, especially for how beloved they are as faces. Seth tells the Street Profits backstage to stay out of his way, as it was their fault that he got speared. Okay, Seth. Asuka and Io sit down promo hyping up their Backlash match. Asuka hits the mist on Io's eyes. OG El Grande and Los Americanos get the real El Grande and beat Real El Grande and Los Americanos.
Los Hermanos.
I can't wait for this feud to be over. I don't like how I don't really mind it, but it's gone on for so long, and I do think these people could be used elsewhere. I think Chad Gable will end up losing and will be having to unmask himself, and I think he should go to SmackDown after that.
Why did they wait so long to bring Julio and Bruto into this?
To make the match bigger.
But I feel like they should have been introduced earlier because it just introduced 2 weeks before. And now they're just gonna have their mask removed in 2 weeks. Like,
I mean, that's fine. I don't really care. I don't really think it would have impacted the feud at all, to be honest. Because I mean, Los Americanos have kind of just been in their own world since they were just on an NXT PLE. But no, yeah, I hope Chad loses and Chad just goes to SmackDown and cooks there. Chad versus Trick. Chad versus Trick. Chad versus Mello. Chad versus Ilya.
Gunther.
Chad versus Gunther. Chad versus Sammy. I mean, I think it's better for him to go to SmackDown.
Yeah, because there's more ballers over there. It's more entertainment on Raw.
And then El Grande can just stay on Raw, cook as he always does.
Yeah. Or he just stays in AAA.
Yeah. Finally, Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns contract signing that ends with Jacob putting Roman through the table. Yay.
Yeah, it was an alright segment, I guess. I'm just kind of tired of this feud already.
I mean, I don't think it was that bad.
Yeah. It's just, I don't like that they're doing it on Raw and SmackDown going with this feud.
I don't really mind it just because they're doing it kind of the same but differently.
Mm-hmm.
They're making it because more Jacobs on SmackDown is more of a against the Solo and MFTs and the Usos, rather than just Jacob Fatu doing promos against Roman.
Yeah, I guess. Now on to NXT. We got Tony D'Angelo starting the show, not waiting for it to start, and he attacks Tavion Heights backstage.
I get he attacked first, but you had that dude attack you last. Why would you not go after him?
What, Will Cruz?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that... I mean, I guess he just couldn't find him.
True.
Callie Armstrong beats Jada Parker, and then later in the night, Jada Parker gets confronted by Natalya backstage.
No clue what they're doing with Jada.
Yeah, I don't know either. Is she gonna get trained by Natalya?
I'm guessing she's gonna get I don't know. I'm guessing she's gonna get trained by Natalya and then just win a bunch of underground matches.
Yeah. Birthright chatting backstage. Finley tells them that they need to be better and that Charlie is overseas and he informs them of their match next week.
I don't really mind the Birthright, but I just think NXT should just lose them. Not lose them, just break it up just because these names need to be put somewhere else.
Yeah, I feel like they're being misused and they could be really needed in the singles division, all of them right now.
Yeah.
Then we get Evil promo package explaining his declaration of war to Tony, then reveals his name being Nakaru?
Yeah. I do not think he stays here for a while.
Yeah, especially with his age.
I think he definitely he finishes against, after SummerSlam he comes up.
I 100% agree. Jackson Drake beats Jasper Troy with the help of Michael Lockwood joining Vanity Project.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't feel like this was really necessary. Tristan Angel's vignette where he says he's better than the entire NXT locker room and insults Shiloh Hill.
I actually liked it because his first promo, I did not like him whatsoever. But this definitely made me like him more.
He can shear a sheep in under a minute.
No, I think he'll definitely be big.
Zarya promo interrupted by Tatum Paxley, Lizzie Rain, and Nikita Lyons. Then Zarya takes them all out.
As she should. Zarya's the GOAT.
Yeah.
She's winning that North American title.
And then she gets put in a tag team match next week.
Yeah, she's still winning it though.
Yeah.
I hate Nikita Lyons, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
She's not even like, she's just annoying.
Yeah, she just doesn't have any like charisma to her.
Nor why should I care about her since she was on NXT, then she was on Evolve, then she was back on NXT, then she was back on Evolve, and then she went to LFG. Now she's back on Raw. I mean SmackDown. I mean NXT. Why should I care about? Why should I care about her?
Yeah. Then Vanity Project is chatting with Romeo Moreno backstage, and Noam Dar returns and challenges Jackson.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna get a tag team with those two, which Loki's fine. honestly thought Noam Dar got released.
Yeah, I did too, honestly. It's been so long since we've seen him. The Calling beat Low Vice and Mr. Iguana.
Yay.
Dark State beat the Belly Boys. During the match, Saquon Sugars and Dion Lennox got into an argument.
I don't know. Do we think they break up? Those two break up?
I think one of them gets kicked out, but I don't know which one.
It'd be Dion.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
I don't want it to happen, is the thing.
I just don't. I think Dion's better because he has Dark State there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I don't know what their Dark State's limits go so much down if they leave.
Yeah.
Same with Dion Lennox. I can't really see what Dion Lennox would do after that. Besides,
because he was pretty boring before Dark State.
Yeah.
Kalani Jordan confronts Low Vice backstage, but Kendall Gray says Kalani has to deal with her first.
Kendall Gray needs a better push.
Yeah.
She's so much better than this.
Keanu Carver interview where he says he is college smart and that he's doing this to feed his family.
Okay.
This interview kind of felt really weird because he made him put down the camera and then he was like, pick up the camera, and he was like, I don't know, it was really weird.
Yeah.
Tony beats Tavion after Miles Bourne chased off Cam Hendricks. Then Will Cruz attacks him and reveals his name to be Mason Rook.
I don't care that everyone's talking good about this guy. I still just don't care about him, to be honest.
You just haven't seen him wrestle.
I have. I looked it up. I just don't think he has the look to make it far.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has the in-ring too. I just think... Because think about people with his look, his style, his body type. Their ceiling has been so low. I mean, look at Otis. Otis is kind of like him.
Mm-hmm.
Does nothing besides the worm.
Hey, Otis is a former Money in the Bank winner.
So, like, I really just don't know what they're going to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see him winning a title.
He could be
And
like,
I don't see him ever getting called up.
He could be like the Big Show.
Big Show was only good, though, because he was super tall. This was just super fat.
Mm-hmm. Mark Henry? He's like Mark Henry?
Mark Henry wasn't because he was fat. He was really buff.
Mm-hmm.
This was just really fat. He looks like a lesbian mom. Anyways, on to SmackDown. Jacob Fatu promo interrupted by the Usos. Jacob says he is the same situation that Jay was once. True.
Yeah.
Ricky Saints complains to Nick Aldis backstage. Matt Cardona then challenges him to a match tonight. Yay. Royce Keys tells Jacob Fatu to win the title tomorrow, then gets confronted by Sola Sikoa. Yay.
Yeah, guys.
Tiffy beats Kiana James to retain the women's U.S. title after Julia accidentally cost Kiana. These two are definitely getting breaking up.
Yeah.
Problem is,
I feel like Kiana and Julia work so good together is the thing. Because I feel like Kiana's such a great manager.
no, I don't think they work good together. I think Kiana's just that good.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Julia might be the next wave of releases?
No. I don't think so. I think with the Kairi Sane release, she's just going to become Kairi Sane just to get part of the Kabuki Warriors.
Her and Asuka.
Her, Asuka, yeah.
Her, Asuka, Io.
Yeah, sure, we'll bring all back, damage control back.
Yeah.
Putting Bailey back in there and Lyra.
New damage control.
No, I think Julia should go to Raw. I think she'll do better on Raw.
Yeah, I feel like it would definitely help since the mid-card division's actually alive there.
And the main event. I think she could go good in the main event as well.
Yeah.
But my only problem with this is, though, I do think if they do this, Kiana James is winning the feud.
Mm-hmm.
Sami Zayn yells at Nick Aldis for this GBM viewing. R-Truth says he sees the similarities between them because they're ginger.
Yeah.
Flair and Ripley argue about if they can work together until Alexa Bliss works it out. Long-term storytelling.
Yeah.
Weird match. Tala Tonga beats Damian Priest after MFT took out Truth. Post-match, Royce Keys makes the save. Okay.
Talatanga.
Danhausen can't find a partner for Backlash, so Kit Wilson and Miz tell him he should make a clone of himself. And he tries to. Raheem promo answered by Paul Heyman. With the contract, Gunther attacks Cody. but he reverses. Ricky Saints beats Matt Cardona. Ricky Saints came out to no pop. No pop, nothing.
I'm scared for Ricky.
No, I don't. That's why I didn't want him to get called up because he's not. Him and Ethan both really have not gotten any pop since their call up.
Ethan's got pops.
Not really. His entrants are really quiet. The only reason he's really had pops is just because he's against Penta and Javon.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps more. But Ricky's just not.
I kind of wish they kept Ricky and Ethan together.
I don't think they should have done that. Because again, their ceiling would just be so low if they brought in those two together. I think them being on separate brands helps each other because then one person's not in the other person's shadow. Because I mean, right now we're kind of just comparing all the NXT call-ups, but if they're on the same brand, we'd be comparing the other two, which would make Ricky just seem so much more worse.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since Ricky's spot would be is taken by Ethan there, so he would literally just be in catering.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn complains to Johnny Gargano and Rey Fenix about GBN. Rey Fenix says this isn't the place, as he should. Rey Fenix is the GOAT.
Yes. Rey Fenix on SmackDown makes me happy.
Brie Bella and Paige get interrupted by Fatal Influence and the Irresistible Forces, and they come to take them out. The Usos, Fatal Influence beats Charlexa and Rhea Ripley after Jade returns to, and then B-Fab and Meechin beat them all up. Yay. Usos confront Royce Keys backstage, telling him that he should stay out of their family business. Yay.
I guess.
Royce Keys beats Tama Tonga after Solo Sikoa wouldn't let Tala get involved in the match. Yay. Danhausen vignette of him trying to make a clone in the lab, but it doesn't work, or we think. Shinsuke Nakamura confronts Tama Tonga, saying that he should lead the MFT while he still can. I don't know what this is leading towards.
They've been doing it for so long, it's just been dragged out too long.
I know. But I don't know what is the end goal with this? Shinsuke and Tama tag team?
Maybe.
What do we get? What do we do after that?
Shinsuke and Tama tag team champs.
There's nothing like. That's why I don't like this. Is because where do you go from it? Tama Tonga leaves the MFT. He's a nobody. That's my problem with everyone that was part of MFT.
They're nobodies if they leave.
Yeah, they got introduced to be part of Solo Sikoa's family, and we already see how it went for two people.
They're already gone, and they didn't even leave the family.
Yeah. I don't know. GBM funeral hosted by Trick Williams, interrupted by Sami Zayn. Lil Yachty is GBM and attacks Sami Zayn. I liked it. I really like how Yachty's actually a part of this. He actually tries and cares.
I didn't like that they used. It was pretty funny that they used AI, honestly, to put Gingerbread Man in the things.
I don't know what people would rather have. I mean,
just photoshopped in.
But the thing is, why Photoshop something if you could just use AI and make it look better?
Saying. That's why I'm not sure why people are upset.
Literally, it's just yes, you can use Photoshop, or you can make things look 100% more better
with
and
AI.
make it more funnier with AI.
Yeah.
Because promise you, half this stuff wouldn't have been this whole vignette would not have been a thing if there was no AI. Plus, you act like it's doing a bunch. It's literally a thing for a gingerbread man. You act like this is Roman Reigns' whole promos now are just in AI.
Yeah.
I don't get people complain about. Anyways, on to Backlash. Backlash.
We got Backlash. Braun Breaker beating Seth Rollins with the help of the Vision coming out during the match, but it wasn't really their help that did it. It was more of just Braun Breaker taking advantage of it.
Yeah, it didn't really do much. It just kind of shows how smart Seth was.
Because he kind of predicted that it was going to happen.
Well, I mean, it is also his playbook, so it does make sense.
Because, I mean, he created the Vision, so of course he knows the Vision playbook.
Yeah. my main problem with the match that locally I'm the one that's problem with it. There was a bunch of botches at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
that like it just took me out of the match. I couldn't really enjoy it too much just because of all the botches.
Yeah.
It wasn't really that bad looking back at it. It was just in the moment I couldn't really get into it. But no, I definitely hope we do get matches. But I do hope this is the last plain one-on-one we have. I hope the rest are stipulations.
Yeah, I feel like this feud definitely needs the stipulations to keep it interesting right now. With how it is going, anyways.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't like was the lack of help on Seth's part. I get that the whole story is that Seth doesn't have friends,
Mm-hmm.
but we've already seen the Street Profits come out to help Seth against the Vision, but say it wasn't for the Vision. Maybe it says it wasn't for Seth for the tag titles. So I don't know why we couldn't just do that again,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever.
Then we got Trick Williams beating Sami Zayn to retain the United States Championship with the help of Lil Yachty.
I like the match. Lil Yachty did really good. Sami Zayn did really good. The whole match was really good. Shows how if you just give it time, it's so much better.
Yeah, because it was literally the same plot as the Mania match, but just had more time.
My main problem with the match was I loved Yachty, but Yachty was too much of a heel manager in it,
Mm-hmm.
which helped the match a lot. But we're trying to turn Trick into a face, so him being a heel manager kind of doesn't help that.
Yeah.
But no, I really liked it. Sami Zayn is for sure a heel now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got another backstage segment for Trick to begin with. And I really like that.
Yeah.
So I hope we get more backstage segments on PLE since we haven't in forever.
It definitely felt refreshing to get that.
Yeah.
Then we got Danhausen and Minihausen beating Kit Wilson and Miz after Minihausen brought his army when he got stuffed back in the box.
It just shows how good of a worker Danhausen is because both times like this has happened, it's just big boos. But him just being him helps everyone get into it and it ends in cheers.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I still don't like it. I still really think it should have been Punk.
It really should have been.
But I do think for Danhausen, it does help with that it was him, that it was the mini. It does make sense story wise.
Mm-hmm.
But
And it keeps the focus on him.
yeah,
It was. Who was the dude under the mask?
El Torrio, I think something like
yeah.
that.
And he was in AAA as Sergio Dorada, I think?
Yeah. No, I really wanted it to be Punk just because after this is the end of the end of the feud probably,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just what do we do next for Danhausen?
And Punk.
Well, Punk is Punk, so it doesn't really he can do whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more of a what do we do with Danhausen because he just just finished his feud with the two most unserious people that he could. And if he's with Punk, he could be a pseudo tag team with Punk or just be there for Punk and do funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hope this isn't really a one and done. I hope he's still here weekly. I did like the spot though where Kit Wilson thought he did a big smart play by throwing him back in the box and it comes out with a bunch of people from the box. Kit Wilson made a smart move which was really creative. They did. Dimity Danhausen was going to curse Kit Wilson, but he used a mirror and ended up cursing himself.
I really liked it, yeah.
I didn't like how Miz looked into the fire extinguisher, blew at his face, and then continuously started doing it at
Kit Wilson.
Kit Wilson.
Like, why didn't he just point it at the Minihausens?
Or why didn't you just see that was working and just stop?
Yeah.
But no, it's fine. It was a good match, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Io Sky beating Asuka. After the match, Asuka gives Io a hug and waves goodbye to the crowd. Do you think this is it for Asuka?
She is in her 40s and is one of the oldest women wrestlers right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is the end. Knowing that she does have a 5-year contract
Mm-hmm.
that's still going on. I just think this means she's just going to be gone for a while.
Yeah. I did really like the spot where Io blocked the mist with the notebook.
Yeah. No, this was definitely the best match, and because they got a bunch of time.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy how if you give a match time, it does good.
He got like 18 minutes, didn't it?
Yeah. No, it was a good match. I do think I don't think Asuka's gone. I think she just takes a very long hiatus.
Crazy how every match on this card could get over 10 minutes, but basically half of the Mania card couldn't.
I think it's more of a we realized we messed up, so we're just gonna give it time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we gave it what 5 matches,
Yeah.
5 matches, and a promo. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty good pacing. I feel like it got done by like what?
It started at 6.
Got done at 9ish, maybe.
9, 10ish, yeah.
Yeah. So it was like only a 3-hour show for 5 matches. I like that.
Yeah.
Then we got John Cena announcing that the John Cena Classic and will be a new championship in for the fans, and the fans get to vote even though if they lose, they can still be voted.
I don't know how this is gonna work out. More I thought about it, I think this honestly will just be like the Crown Jewel Championship.
It literally just should have been. Um, it should have just been like Cyber Sunday, but with a John Cena twist on it.
No, I don't think so at all.
No?
No. Because then if it's Cyber Sunday, we really can't do the NXT part of it.
Well, you could have them vote for the people on NXT to be who's involved in the match.
But then it would just really be the same people since NXT doesn't have the big stars anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, that means it literally has no a feud really can't build as much.
I can't wait for Will Cruz versus Obafemi.
The only problem with it is it's happening too late. There's nobody in NXT right now that's like worth.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely getting Evil versus Shin. I feel like
Evil versus Shin. Jasper Troy versus Oba.
no.
No.
Keanu Carver versus Oba.
Okay, yeah, that's better. We get
Tony versus Sheamus.
okay, yeah. And then for women, we can get women's division. We can get Tatum versus Alexa.
Yeah.
And then we can get
Zarya versus Rhea. Please give me that match.
Zarya versus Rhea. And then we could also get who's the current champ?
It definitely would be a tag team match though at one point with Damian Priest and Lola Vice versus someone.
We get Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice versus Priest and Rhea.
Sure, we'll have Rhea do double time.
No, we could do Zarya versus Soul again.
Yeah. Problem is with I don't know when it's gonna fit in the John Cena Classic because we have a tournament starting for King of the Ring. Then shortly after that we'll have a tournament starting for Money in the Bank. So it's like I really don't want to have constant. I really like tournaments. And I think it's really good for matches we can't have, but I don't want constantly having tournaments. And also the fact that they didn't announce when this is also kind of went, I do think it will be at the Science Man event in Madison Square Garden is when it's going to happen because it's Madison Square Garden and John Cena. So, yeah. But no, I'm excited, but who knows?
Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Then in the main event, we got Roman Reigns beating Jacob Fatu to retain the world title. Then post-match, Jacob chokes Roman with the Tongan death grip. And yeah.
This is what I was saying earlier, back from on Raw. It's going to be a Clash in Italy because Roman's not going to a certain main event in Indiana.
Yeah.
It's then, we're getting Gunther versus Cody at Clash in Paris. And we're getting Jacob Fatu at Clash in Paris, versus Roman at Clash in Paris. Where Cody should be main eventing that. Because it's Cody versus Gunther, a match we've been waiting to see for the Universal Championship. Meanwhile, this is Jacob Fatu versus Roman in a match we just saw for the forced made to be secondary title. That's the only reason I think making one of the champs part-time is better. Just because overlaps like this will really end up hurting Cody. and doesn't really help because Cody's reigns always get hurt, just because it's Cody,
Yeah.
and I don't really think this is gonna help it. C- Thankfully, Cody's probably gonna defend it against Sami Zayn and a champion, where there'll be no Roman,
Mhm.
so I like that. And then SummerSlam's 2 nights, so it's gonna be good. And then I'm guessing Roman's gonna do Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm glad there's some, but I think constantly having two champs like this does really hurt it, just because one ends up overlapping the other, and I personally don't really care. I think no matter what, it'll be okay.
Mhm.
But everyone else will throw a fit and be like, "Oh my gosh," and just not give everyone the props they deserve.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyways, on to champ predictions. Cody Raheem Rhodes is undisputed WWE champion.
Randy.
I'm gonna go Randy. Yeah. At SummerSlam, Roman Reigns World Heavyweight Champion.
Give me Obafemi.
Give me Seth Rollins
Okay.
at Mania.
Okay.
I don't really want. The only title I want Oba to hold is the IC title. And I really want him to do what he did with the NXT North American title and become the longest reigning. And then I want his
Want him to break
Gunther's record.
Gunther's record. Okay.
Yep. And then I want the I want it to eventually end up with him facing Gunther for the title.
See, I kind of wish he was on SmackDown because he could easily beat the U.S. title record because it's not even a year. That's
Yeah.
the record. It's like 354 days.
No, him as the IC champ would be good because then him versus Sheamus would be so much better because Sheamus does need to win the title, beat the Grand Slam.
Mm.
Dom wants the title back. Right now we have Javon, Ethan, Rusev, and
Well, I feel
Penta.
like if Oba breaks the record, then Sheamus isn't going to be winning his Grand Slam because I feel like
don't
he's
know.
retiring within the next 2 years.
You never know. Liv Morgan, World Heavyweight Women's World Champion. I don't know.
Jeez. Give me Raquel.
I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna play it safe and pick EO.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley Women's WWE Championship. I'm sticking with Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, give me Charlotte, I guess.
The IC Championship Penta. Give me all ego Ethan Page.
Give me Bouncy.
The U.S. Champion Trick Willie.
Mellow.
I want someone who hasn't held
Actually,
it yet.
no. Give me Ricky. Give me Ricky.
Yeah, give me Ricky, I guess. Becky Lynch, Women
Soul.
IC Championship,
Soul.
Tiffy versus Tiffy Stratton, Women's US. Give me Blake.
Yeah, give me Blake.
Vision, Street Profits,
Profits.
Whip Truth, WWE Tag Champs. Just give me whatever the Fraxium.
You know what? They're like the only tag team over there, so sure.
That's why I said it. It's like there's nothing else. Actually, you know what? No, give me Kit Wilson and Miz.
Okay, but they're still cursed.
Okay.
Give me Danhausen and Nittyhausen.
Brie Bella and Paige. Give me JD.
Give me, yeah, JD.
Tony D'Angelo. Who do you think?
Keanu Carver.
That's what I was thinking, but I think he's no. Give me Evil.
Okay.
Lola Vice.
Kalani Jordan.
Give me Jada Parker.
Okay.
Miles Bourne. Give me Dion Lennox.
Give me Will Cruz.
Tatum Paxley. Zarya.
Zarya.
Vanity Project. Give me.
Romeo and Noam.
Yeah, that works. Lexus King Speed Championship. Give me.
Shawn Legacy.
Sure. Ren Sinclair Women's Speed Championship. Give me Lizzie Rain.
That works. Actually, give it to Nikita Lyons. Screw it.
No. And that's it for champ predictions. On to wrestling news. Himori Takakishi is expected to sign with WWE soon and have the name Rox Rajin. I could see this being the reason we're leading towards Shin and Tama. I could see these two together.
We get Takahashi, Ama, and Shin.
Yeah.
Then we
And
add
then-
Evil.
And then Evil once he comes up, yeah. And then honestly, let me be racist. Add Julia in there.
I was gonna say add Io, but yeah, that works too.
Mark Davis beats Jack Perry to win the national championship with the help of Ricochet. Yay.
Yeah, I guess.
Lai Young Lee beats Ariana Grace to win the Knockouts title with the latest TNA episode, thankfully. Chelsea Green had surgery to fix the testicular tachycardia condition she had.
Yeah, it was a heart condition.
Yay! It makes sense why she hasn't been on TV in a while then.
Yeah.
Mike Santana trademarked his name after rumors he won't return to TNA this summer. I don't think he will. I think he's going to WWE, sadly.
You missed the WWE thing.
What'd I miss? Oh, WWE hired the company's Dream Enforcement to take down any WWE reaction content. That's fine. I don't really care. They've been doing it for a while, but I mean, people are still posting it, just deleting after 24 hours, which is really fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think. If you're complaining about it, just watch the show.
Yeah.
Mike Santana though, I don't really want him in WWE. I don't really like Mike Santana.
I don't either.
He has like a horrible character, and he's not really that interesting in ring.
Mm-hmm.
He's just the king of
Send
TNA.
him to AEW or Indies.
I don't want him in AW.
Yeah, send him to the Indies.
Nick Khan got a pay raise from TKO, raising his yearly salary from $2.4 million to $3 million. AJ Styles revealed that he's looking into perhaps becoming a producer for NXT matches. I hope he is. He should become the general manager, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he would do a better job than Robert Stone. I'm not saying Robert Stone's doing a bad job. It's just I feel like he would be better in position there.
I think GM should always just be someone that's like known.
Yeah.
Ava was The Rock's daughter and was an in-ring
Mm-hmm.
wrestler. We have Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce who are
Former wrestlers.
yeah. Also, supposedly, Nick Aldis may be getting his in-ring back in.
Really?
And Teddy Long said he might be interested and become the next general manager again. Once it goes to 2 hours. I do think it would be short term though. I think it would just be while Nick Aldis faces either Randy or Drew for a little feud. But we'll see. Bayley made her return to AAA on Saturday where she helped Lola Vice and La Catalala.
Good for her, I guess.
NXT is expected to hold Great American Bash near last week of July of this year. Yay. That makes sense. Great American Bash, I feel like should always just be in July.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time of the year for it.
Yeah.
On to NFL news. We got the New York Jets extending running back Breece Hall for 3 years, $15.25 million per year.
Deserved.
Yeah. The Steelers have extended kicker Chris Boswell for 4 years, $7 million per year.
Yay.
The NFL and the Referee Association ratified a deal to keep them under contract until 2032.
Yay.
I get it. It's better than having replacement refs, so I'll take it. The Minnesota Vikings are signing receiver Jawan Jennings for 1 year, $13 million.
I don't know why he just went to San Francisco. You're going to get no touches. You're going against Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson and Jordan Addison.
I don't know why he didn't go to Las Vegas. He would be the wide receiver one there.
True.
The Los Angeles Chargers are signing tight end David Njoku for 1 year, $8 million.
I don't like it. Ollie Godson's just better.
Yeah.
I really think he should. I really think the only thing that really would benefit from him going there is the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And they have that better chance of making it further in the playoffs than the Chargers.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know.
The Seattle Seahawks are signing edge rusher Dante Fowler for 1 year, $5 million.
Yay.
The Cleveland Browns have placed JOK on injured reserve marking him out for the entire season.
I think he's done for NFL.
I do too. The Giants are signing defensive lineman DJ Reader for 2 years, $6.5 million per year.
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's been rumored, so I don't really care.
Former Patriots wide receiver Stephon Diggs was found not guilty of assaulting his private chef.
Yay. I don't know where he's gonna go though. He honestly bring him back. Bring him to Vegas too.
Yeah, they need receivers over there. The Vikings informed running back Adrian Peterson that he will enter their Ring of Honor this fall.
As he should.
Quarterback Kenny Moore was released by the Indianapolis Colts after they could not find a trade.
Where do you think he goes?
Chiefs?
Yeah. Let me say Duval. We need a cornerback.
Okay. Free agent quarterback Taylor Heineke announced his retirement after 9 seasons.
No.
The Bears released corner Za Frazier after he sat out his personal year, his rookie year due to personal stuff, and then our rookie wide receiver Squirrel White retired after only 2 weeks.
They're putting him on injured reserve just in case he does eventually want to pick it back up.
Yeah. I think it's to do with all the injuries he had in college.
Yeah.
Which is why he went undrafted, but it's all right. The Packers are releasing kicker Brandon McManus after he missed 2 field goals in the playoffs, and they drafted his replacement Trace Mack.
As he should. Brandon McManus sucks.
Then the Bears are signing wide receiver Scotty Miller to a 1-year contract.
Who?
Great question, honestly. Then the NBA lottery.
Wizards got the first overall pick. I do think they just trade it though.
Yeah, it's either that or they get AJ DeBanza.
Which I don't think they need.
Mm.
Because honestly, we're at a point in the NBA where being young does not matter. Everyone wants vets.
Mm-hmm.
As we can tell with the Jerry McCain pick.
Yeah.
No one cares about, especially with the Anthony Davis trade
Mm-hmm.
and Trae Young trade. We don't care about young people. We don't want to develop people. Everyone's just in win nows with how old everyone's getting.
Trade him for Giannis.
No, I don't think. Honestly, I don't think they 80 and their first round for Giannis. I don't really think they want that.
Why not?
I don't know. I just think the Wizards lose too much.
Mm.
I think that first overall pick is just too much. I mean, too good for them. The Jazz, Grizzlies, and Bulls get 2 through 4. Jazz is fine.
I heard the Jazz might trade back.
No, I don't think they should. Jazz need to keep drafting as good as they are so they can get better.
Mm-hmm.
Because their team is. I think they're. I really like their team for the future because of how good young core they have.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just keep adding to that. It'll be so much better. I think instead of trading away, I think you could just pick up a big free agent vet, which would help your team.
Yeah.
Grizzlies, I mean, they're in a rebuild. I could see them trading Ja for more firsts just to help the rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
Bulls, that's fine. They're in rebuild too. Clippers steal the Pacers pick at 5. The Pacers GM apologizes for it. I don't really think, honestly, it matters too much.
Do you think Zubac will be better than whoever the Clippers pick?
Yeah.
So it's not really that bad for the Pacers.
I mean, the Pacers are going to win now,
Mm-hmm.
so it makes sense. I don't really mind trading picks if you're going to win now, just because you're in a win now. Why would you draft a young star who probably won't have that big of an impact as someone is now?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we haven't seen Zubac with Tyrese, so we can't really judge how good he is. He hasn't really done good this year, but neither did the Pacers. So,
Like, look at Miles Turner after he didn't have Tyrese, and that could just be Zubac once he gets Tyrese. He could be what Miles Turner was, but better.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers move this pick, though.
Mm-hmm.
Clippers move this pick and Kawhi. Nets and Kings have 6 and 7. That's fine. Hawks and the Pelicans Pelicans get pick at 8. Yay. Mavs, Bucks, and Warriors get 9 through 11.
I like 11 for the Warriors. The last time they picked at 11 was when they got Klay Thompson.
Yay. Thunder get the Clippers pick at 12. Heat and Hornets at 13 and 14. I feel bad for the Hornets. The Hornets need something big.
Yeah. Do you think you have time?
100%. NBA news and playoff game results. There's like nothing because it's just really Giannis trade offers.
Steve Kerr got a contract extension.
Oh yeah, 2 years, something mil.
Yeah.
But no, it's just really Giannis. I think we are a big spot for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jalen Green in a first is what we're gonna give up for him. OKC has so much stuff they could give up for him. I don't see anyone else giving up anything. Maybe Ja in their first,
Maybe.
but then the Grizzlies won't. It just makes sense for the Grizzlies to get rid of Ja after being in Giannis, just because, yeah. Knicks beat the 76ers 137 to 98. Wolves beat the Spurs 104 to 102. Pistons beat the Cavs 111 to 101. Thunder beat the Lakers 108 to 90. Sad that the Thunder are going to win it all.
Yeah.
Knicks beat the 76ers 108 to 102. Spurs beat the T-Wolves 133 to 95. Pistons beat the Cavs 107 to 97. Thunder beat the Lakers 125 to 107. Knicks beat the Sixers 108 to 94. Spurs beat the T-Wolves 115 to 108. Cavs beat the Pistons 116 to 109. Thunder beat the Lakers 131 to 108. Knicks beat the 76ers 144 to 14. Wow.
Yeah.
Wolves beat the Spurs 114 to 109.
Wemby got injected.
Yep. Playoff record so far, Pistons lead the Cavs 2-1. Thunder beat the Lakers 3-0. Knicks beat the Sixers 4-0. T-Wolves and the Spurs are tied 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the Pistons go. I want the Lakers to go, but I just don't see how they can anymore.
Yeah.
I do think it's just because of Luka. Luka honestly needs, if he plays, then they win it. If he doesn't play, then they don't win it.
I would agree, yeah.
And then T-Wolves is the Spurs. I do think the Spurs pull it off. I think the Wolves have just gotten lucky so far.
I would agree, yeah.
Anyways, that has been it for this week's episode. Tune in next week for sign and event predictions.
Yep.
And then all of our regular stuff.
And yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, we might have AW double or nothing results, I think.
Maybe, I don't really know.
I think, anyways.
Anyways, that has been it for Shots of Victory. Goodbye.
Peace.
Where's your fist? Bah, bah.